I'm going to send it, no matter what. Welcome to the Dirt Shed Show with chain reaction cycles, of course, and this beautiful person.
And this young, handsome man, too.
Well, that just sounds sarcastic. Yes, welcome to the show this week. We've got some really cool and important things to talk about this week, but we've got some of the regulars, of course. And first off, I want to start by saying, because something we just glaze over at the start of every show is like, big thank you to Chain Reaction Cycles. This show's happening every week because of Chain Reaction Cycles, and they also give us £100 to give away in this show each week, and we're going to do it again this week. Again!
For you.
So you can win £100 thanks to these guys. So I really do appreciate that. It means we can enjoy the show. Yeah, like I said, we've got lots coming up. Blake, what have you been up to in the last week? Anything good? Lots of retro bikes.
Lots of retro bike stuff
Been
going
good,
on.
isn't it?
Last week was amazing.
Yes.
So good fun. I've been around. I'm going to Mega Avalanche. Neil's going to Canada.
Yes, he's going to do the BC bike race, big times.
I got it for him because he has to go and race for like 7 days. So.
And how many days do you have to race for at Mega Avalanche?
2. But I'm doing it on a special bike.
Yeah? Oh, right, yeah, so we won't say anything about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep that quiet. That is going to be really cool, actually.
Scary.
I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, good luck, man. Good luck. Right, okay, let's get going with the show. And it's a bit serious this week.
It is.
Okay, Blake, put your helmet on. Put your helmet on, man.
Safety first.
Yeah, put your helmet on.
I got my race jersey.
Now, bear with me, right? Okay, last week we released this great video that Chris Opie did. He went over, met the guys at POC, talked about concussion and what concussion is, what the sort of side effects of it once you've suffered a concussion, and what the long-term issues can be if you've had multiple concussions, right? It's serious stuff, okay, right? So this week on the Dirt Shed Show, we're going to try something new, right? We're doing a fail-free week.
Ooh,
okay,
yeah.
We won't be showing any fails and bails this week.
No.
Right, okay? We're not going to celebrate the crash this week, okay? We all have them, but that's my point, right? Mountain biking it's dangerous. It's brilliant fun, but it's dangerous, right? So this week, I'm going to do everything I can and everything Blake can, right, to give you a few pointers of how to maybe fail a bit less this week on your bike, maybe avoid a crash. We're going to come up with some reasons to do that, and we're not going to celebrate it. And at the end of this week, hopefully, there'll have been less crashes than there would have been if we hadn't have done this show. How to avoid crashing. Let's do it, Blake. Ride within your limits. All right, the limit is called that for a reason, right? Yeah, it's a bumper. When you find it, it's a hard stop. Okay?
It's like a wall.
You don't want to get there very often. Okay, I'm suggesting 95% or more of your time should be ridden well within your limit.
I think that's a good ratio.
I'm thinking, what, 80% level and less? You know, like, enjoy yourself, relax, have a fun week on your bike this week, and yet ride within your limits.
Don't ride something that you're not too sure about.
All right, so something you haven't studied.
Don't ride something you haven't studied. If you want to ride something, go and look at it, study it, look at your technique on how you're going to navigate yourself through a trail or a tough section, because that'll eliminate crashing.
Yeah, okay, so there's 2 points to that.
There's 2 points.
There's study the actual terrain,
but
also have knowledge of the technique required to ride that terrain.
Exactly.
That's very important.
Yes.
Like, if you're looking at some, like, rocky shoot and you're thinking, like, yeah, I could see how a bike would go down there.
But that's like, I can send that, but we don't want to do that.
Yeah, we'll get to sends. Don't ride distracted, right? So, like, you want to be really careful when your mates are egging you on, they want you to improve on your bike, you want to have a good time, but maybe this week isn't the week to do that.
Ignore them.
Yeah, ignore your mates. Shut up,
bigger
lads.
man.
I'm riding. I want to concentrate. I want to get in the flow. I'm at 80% this week. So there's your 3 points, okay, right? Ride within your limits. Ride something that you've studied, including that's the terrain and the technique, and don't ride distracted. 3 ways to crash less this week. Woohoo! We had some great comments from you guys on our POC video, so let's take a look at those. Bobby Metcalf said, I'm so glad you made this video. My injury was severe, to be totally honest, instead of a mild one, which is a concussion, and it really counts. The helmet saved his life.
It did.
So that's really good to hear. Dustin Neufber, he said, I had a severe concussion about 20 years ago after getting hit by a truck. Yeah. I mean, this video really makes you think about concussion. It's definitely worth a watch. And Blue Line said, just had one myself this year. Oh. Not good. Not nice. So hard to manage something that you can't see. That's the thing with a concussion. It kind of hangs there. It can really affect you for a long period of time, but it can affect you long term as well. So definitely worth thinking about. Right, that's enough about crashing. From this point on, it's fail free. Let's take a look at the news. News this week is pretty much centred around the EWS round in Val di Fassa in Italy, an incredible mountainous region that looks spectacular. And it was a spectacular race, especially because it was the return of Richie Rude, who was coming back after being banned for using banned substances and testing positive for those. He came back with as big a bang that is possible to have because he won 4 of the 5 stages. He absolutely smashed it. In the first stage, he took out an 8-second lead and he never looked back. It was a big winning return. In second place, it was Sam Hill, also returning somewhat to some of his previous form, finally finding the fitness that hasn't really been there for the first 3 rounds, and also returning on a fantastic looking prototype Nukeproof, all in bare metal silver decals. It's got his name on every single product. Apparently it's a new front triangle, it's got a steeper seat post, slacker head angle, definitely a good looking bike, and maybe one of the reasons Sam is back to form, who knows. Florian Nicolai took 3rd, proving that he is going to be a man to beat this season as well. Ed Masters notably in 4th place, great result for him, and has possibly changed his thoughts of what he'll be doing later in this season, whether he's pushing towards downhill or EWS. In the women's, it was no change at the top. Isabeau Kaduria is basically unbeatable this year. She has won every single round and she's won all of the Queen stages as well, so she's getting maximum points and building up a very strong lead. In 2nd place, it was Adrienne Lanthia-Nadeau. Great result from her. She said she was feeling really optimistic because she rode with a lot of freedom and a lot of enjoyment, and getting a great result when you're riding like that feels fantastic. Noga Karem came in 3rd and is basically the only person who can really stop Isabeau from winning this overall, I think, at this point. Other big news, maybe the biggest news in EWS, but certainly the saddest for me and lots of people out there, is Martin Mays getting a 90-day ban for using a banned masking substance, probenecid. Now Mays, I think most people are seeing this as what it probably is just a huge mistake. He's used basically an antibiotic after getting a really nasty infection on a cut in a New Zealand enduro before Rotorua, and yes, has tested positive for this substance, which has had devastating effects to his season. Basically, Martin was running away with this season. As you probably already knew, he'd won the first 3 races, had seemed in imperious form, but now he has lost the results from Rotorua and Tasmania. Madeira still stands because he was tested there again and was all fine. So he won't be returning now to the weekend of the Whistler EWS, but probably won't be returning to racing until the North Star EWS. But he will be racing the Mont Saint Anne Downhill World Championships, which I guess is probably going to be his focus now. So a huge shame for the sport and for Martin himself. Basically threw away probably the biggest season he's had in his already illustrious career. Other EWS news, Jesse Melamed had a nasty accident in Val di Fassa and has broken his tib and fib. They are stable fractures, so that's some good news. He's also got a nasty injury on his hand. We had some dislocations, might have to have an operation there. Possibly going to be back for Whistler, but it's looking very tight. But huge shame for Jesse Melamed there, not good news. Some EWS good news, Jared Graves has announced that he is now cancer-free, which is absolutely fantastic. He's had 10 months of sheer hell, and we're all really pleased to hear that he's got back well, and he can now focus on coming back to EWS and racing, just like he should be. Lastly in the news this week, we're ending with some very sad news of Carlin Dunn, who has passed away whilst racing at the Pikes Peak hill climb race on his Ducati. Had a really awful crash and died from the injuries sustained. Carlin was a really prominent racer and rider in the early days of freestyle mountain biking, and certainly going to be a rider that will be missed, and obviously thoughts go out to his friends and family. Right, quiz time.
Oh, exciting.
Quiz time. I've got a great... Now, you remember this photo from a Hack and Bodge last week about mint sauce?
Yes.
Yes? Now, lots of people are saying, who's mint sauce? Well, in the UK, everyone in mountain biking knows who mint sauce was. He's a cartoon character that was celebrated in one of the very famous British magazines for mountain biking. So it's a really recognisable character. SMB UK, still going. Great mag.
Yeah, it is a very
great
good mag.
Great people. And mint sauce is still going. But the question this week, and this is going to catch so many of you out, what was the name of the sheep? What is the name of the sheep?
I know it.
No, you don't. There's no way you know this. We're going straight to it because we're not doing fails and bails. So what's your answer?
Minty.
It's not. I thought it was mint sauce.
Oh.
It's not, right? This is the answer, okay? Now, mint sauce started in 1988 in Bicycle Action. Then it moved over to MB UK in 1989. So it's been going all that time, right? And the sheep is not called mint sauce. He's called Mission H. Sugworth.
What?
That's the name of the sheep.
Mission...
And the cow in it is called Coleman, after Coleman's mustard.
Not Coleman as in Coleman, the cooking camping.
No, as in the mustard.
Right.
You're on form today, man.
Yeah.
You're on fire.
Put me out.
Put me out.
Hacks and bodges, 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 hacks and bodges.
Yes, it's Hacks and Bodges time with Chain Reaction Cycles £100 voucher up for grabs.
Just for you.
Real money. Blake, who we starting with? What you got? Who's in the
Philippe. Nah, Philippe. He's made this kind of a monstrosity. Can you see it?
Well, yeah, but he's actually made a disc brake.
He's made a disc brake mount
and attached
out of
disc
something
brake.
that holds V-brakes. But it's
That's
very clever.
Brilliant. That's brilliant. Yeah, in the info he says that he really wanted a disc brake, couldn't afford one because his frame wasn't disc brake compatible.
But now
so
look at that.
Made it disc brake.
Now that is clever. It's ingenuity.
It's ugly as sin, but
it is.
If
but
that
it
works,
does the
that's
job.
amazing. That is amazing. I've never seen that before, so that's very good. Philip's got us running. I have now got Arnell.
Now,
this is a really cool bodge, right? If you're ever stuck, right?
Can't see
He's
it.
trying to do up his bottom bracket.
Right.
Right. Put new bottom bracket cups in.
Right.
But he didn't have a bottom bracket cup tool. Okay,
What's
so
that?
he used a leather belt, right? Wrapped it round tight, and then used the leather belt because it's got so much grip to tighten the bottom bracket cups.
That's because his ECU's not short circuit, and he was wearing a helmet. Now that is clever.
That is a very good hack. I like that.
I like that.
Simple but effective, Arnell. Don't know if it's good enough to beat a homemade disc brake.
True.
But this is.
Really? What is it?
This almost certainly is.
Who's
Daniel.
That? What the?
He designed and 3D printed a dropper post, including the lever on the handlebars. I mean, next level brilliant.
No, that's next level brilliant.
This guy basically just created his own dropper post brand and design and patent and
because he couldn't afford one.
I mean, Daniel, put this online as like a white paper so you can print off the design for their 3D printer, and you could sell pieces of paper that 3D print dropper posts.
Daniel,
brilliant.
You know what?
That is amazing. Daniel,
I think he gets the £100 so he can actually buy a real one.
Or we use that £100, Daniel, to buy something on Chain Reaction Cycles that you then sell for a profit and start a huge dropper post company with.
Genius.
Amazing. I'm not sure that would. Daniel, you are this week's winner. Well done. It's very, very good. Very impressive.
That is very clever.
But Philippe, you were in another week. Another week, you'd have got it. I know that's tough week.
That was
tough week
tough
on
one.
fails
And that's incredible.
Tax and Bodges, no further.
You've got fails and bails in your brain.
I know. I don't want any. I don't want to see any this week.
Next.
Okay, it's time to don't send it! Don't, right? This week, just as an idea, okay? If the thought of sending it comes into your mind...
Eliminate it.
Don't do it. Caption contest. You remember last week, these seagulls come walking into the Fort William Cafe. Do you remember that? It was weird.
It was so funny.
It was so
I was
weird.
mesmerised because there were
Why were there giant seagulls there? I don't get it. Anyway.
It's
crazy. Great photo. Got some good captions from it. Stephen Parkinson. Oh, you'll like this one, Blake. When they thought they were meeting Steven Seagal.
That's really good. I actually like that one.
That tickled yourself.
That was really good.
Yeah, okay, next up. Bill Hamilla says, when you said we would be wearing lycra, this isn't what I had in mind.
Oh, okay.
That's good, because they had them weird yellow leg lycra legs. So, yeah, someone was probably gutted. And it was pouring rain that day.
It was.
Oh,
perfect duck weather, not seagull weather.
Okay, and last one is from Alex Thiel. I'm going to try it one more time. Alex Thelion. It wasn't that hard, actually. Okay.
Alex
Thelion says, the new oversized SRAM Eagle's not quite what everyone expected.
That's pretty funny.
I didn't get it until I was reading it. That's really good. That's got to be the winner, isn't it? Where's the old GMBM water bowl? That's got to be the winner.
There it is.
Yes, that is brilliant. Alex Thelion, you are the winner. With the new oversized SRAM Eagle. Brilliant, you are the winner. Right, here's this week's photo. Take a look, give us a caption in the comment section down below. And this GMBM water bottle, one very like it, could be yours next week. Catch Blake. Oh!
That hit me in the face.
Concussion! Concussion! This is the fail-free! He had one job. Has he been there the whole time, failing?
No.
I hope he has.
He hasn't. Coming up on the channel this week, Mr. Ashton.
Yeah, we've got some great videos. We've got the Fort William epic ride.
No,
that you and Neil did. That was good, wasn't it?
It was good.
You looked exhausted at the
when
end
we
of that
came,
day.
Yeah, we were pretty tired.
Was that day you guys left me hanging for dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the bike fault. It's the bike fault. We are not musicians.
We are terrible. If there's any musicians out there,
do us a theme tune, will you?
Yeah,
do us
that'd
a
be
bike
amazing.
vault theme. A bike vault theme tune would. Oh my god, that would
rock
be amazing.
our world. Would be super nice.
We'll put some bikes to it. You give us some. Come on, musicians. There must be someone out there who rides bike. We need a bike vault theme tune. Okay, we're in the bike vault. Here we go, Blake. You've got the super nices.
Is that a Superman? Is that a plane? No, that's a bird, mine.
It's a bird.
That is a bird.
I've never seen one of those before.
Really nice.
Bird.
Look at that. Look at the coil.
From Johan in Sweden, in Farach. Sure, that's not how you say it.
Nice.
A bird. Yes, nice.
It's nice. I like it.
It looks like a bit of a weapon.
Ooh,
next up, Trek Remedy from Zach.
It's a bit cut. It's nice.
He's in New Zealand. Yeah, he's cropped it weird. It's a nice bike.
Nice bike, though.
Definitely nice.
Really nice. Ooh, hardtail, Mr. Ashton.
Hardtail orange from Simon in South Downs in the UK.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice. God, it's going to be hard to get a super nice this week, isn't it? It is, yeah. I think it's nice.
It's nice.
Next up. Oh, I like that one. Specialised stump jumper comp from Robert in Edinburgh. That does not look like anything like
Edinburgh. That's nice.
It is nice.
It is nice.
What do you think of those blue rims? I quite like those.
Blue and purple, and it's nice.
Is that a bit... All right, nice. Yeah, matching bars to the rims. Yeah, so I thought it was more nice. Hit the bell!
I know that bike.
Hit
wherever
the bell
it is.
again.
That is super nice.
I
like that bike.
Wayne... I wonder if that's Wayne Mohammed. That is Wayne's Ashton Justice.
Now you designed that. You built that.
I did, yeah.
That is your bike.
Looks like the sort of thing I designed.
Yeah,
that is cool, man. That is an Ashton
really
Justice
cool.
Trials bike. I did design that in a long time ago. Yeah,
super nice.
Super nice. That's super nice from me.
Wow.
Next up, we've got a cube from Chris.
That's nice.
I'd say that's nice.
That's nice.
I like it.
I like it too. It's nice.
Nice. Next up,
Scott. Look where he is.
This is Don's Genius.
Is that in California somewhere?
It's in the San Juan Trail.
That is.
Cocktail Rock.
Yeah, that's super nice, Mr. Ashton.
Is it?
I like the bike.
That's nice.
And he's riding it. Look at the location.
Ring your bell. Go on.
super nice with you, mate.
Okay, next.
What the? Whoa, man! What the?
That is Alston's. That is Alston's Hercules Dirt Rider.
Nice.
That's nice. Man, if a bike was ever nice, there's never been a bike more certain to be nice than that.
That is
nice.
I bet he's done a lot of miles.
That's as nice as one gets.
I bet that gives him a lot of miles.
Do you think?
Yeah. Look at that road.
Look at it.
Goes on and disappears.
It's nice. Move on quickly. Whoa! Doug's specialised pitch, literally leaning off a bridge.
We said don't
Hey, that
send
bridge in San Diego, is that bridge in we used in Road Bike Party 3? Could well be.
Oh, yeah,
it's gone downhill if it has.
Nice. I can't see the bike.
It's nice.
Nice.
Fun picture.
bike.
Fun picture.
Funny picture.
Last up, we've got a Cannondale Trigger 3 from William. Hit the bell, Blake.
That is
it gets
super
the Cannondale ring.
Because that's like a brand new bike. Still got reflectors on.
Albuquerque. That is nice.
Really, that's nice.
And we're out the bike. We're out the bike vault this week. That's good. Little Man Ashton.
We don't send it. We told you. Quick, catch him. Troy Brosnan.
Little Man Ashton needs to be careful. Idiot. He's like the real Mike Ashton. Yeah. Right, okay. I tell you what we want to look at now. We've got some great pictures in from you guys wearing our kit around the world. So as you're looking at these images, look at all these guys all over the place.
Look at that.
Look at the scenery. Like,
so good.
Don't forget, you've got your opportunity to go to the GMBN shop and go and check out all the stuff. You've got race tops, like Blake's wearing tees.
This is a new one.
New classic green here, and we've got one in a burgundy, the same design.
Water bottles.
Go to the store. It's a great chance to support the channel and us making our videos. We really appreciate it, and you look rad. It's a win-win. Right, that's it for the show this week. It's been blooming fun.
Amazing.
Remember, no crashing this week, right? Fail free. You can check it out on our social media. We are not going to be having any fails on our social media all week. Helmets on, stay safe, keep concentrating, study the train. You got it all. Have a great one. If you would like to see more GMBM videos, then why don't you hit here to see that concussion video. Really good video. And then another one, I tell you what, I loved your retro week video.
It?
Yeah, you guys on the retro bikes in front of Blake. There you go, hit that. Hit the subscribe button there, and we will see you next week. Give some thumbs before you go. See ya.